What's up, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free Major League Baseball home run prop show for Friday, April 28th, 2023. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that like button. It helps us out a ton. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games I love the most, including my daily $19 best bet, check out Pickdawgz.com. Click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But without further ado, we will get into the home run prop action for Friday, April 28th. And we didn't have a great day on Thursday, but I've said time and time again that these days happen where you're not going to hit, any home run prop plays. These plays can be very high risk, high reward. We've had a nice run over the last week and a half with home run prop winners. Like I said, the occasional 0 for day is going to happen, but that just means we get to start a new streak. And anybody who's watched these home run prop videos in the early going knows Fridays have been our best days. So hopefully we can keep that going here. Now, I want to remind everybody, again, if this is your first time watching the home run prop video, these plays, like I said, are very high risk, high reward. I do not recommend putting your entire bankroll on any of these plays. These are not meant to be high bankroll plays. These are meant to be plays that you sprinkle a few bucks on. High plus money plays, like I said, high risk, high reward. And, give you insight. These are the games that I'm looking at, probably games that I'll have a couple bucks on, or just give me player props that I'll have a couple bucks on Friday. But the main goal of these is to just show you, give you some free winners. That's always our goal here at Pickdawgz. But also just to show you what some of the help that the betting tools at Sports Chat Plays and Pickdawgz.com can give you. They help you find the best possible price, the best possible number, and they help you find the angles that maybe you may have missed, or maybe some people don't go too deep into digging into like NBA points, assists, and rebounds props, or for MLB home run props, or hits in a game props, strikeouts thrown props, stuff like that. And the player props the betting tools will do that for you. And like I said, they'll help you find the best possible price, which in sports betting, as a sports bettor, is the advantage that the books cannot take away from you, is your ability to shop lines. Go out, find the best possible number, find the best possible price. And if you don't have an account with the book that's giving you the best possible price, you use one of our sportsbook offers, and it gets you a bonus. It helps you not only get that great price, but it gives you a bonus to start out with as well. We also have parlay builders, Yerfy and Nerfy tools. If you're looking for the best possible parlay to be created for you, well, you can have that done as well. Like I said, the possibilities are endless with the Pickdawgz betting and Sports Chat Plays betting tools. So that's our main goal, is to sort of show those to you guys and help you, be more aware that they're out there. But without further ado, we'll get into the home run prop action. Enough of my yapping. We're going to do a bit of a recap and look at the plays that we had for Thursday. And we started out. Let me just get this over here. We started out with Joey Gallo. He went 1 for 4 with a double. Didn't have a home run in the game, unfortunately. And, he was giving us still a nice plus price. We were trying to sort of roll with the thunder that Gallo gave us the game prior, but unfortunately couldn't come through for us at plus 290. We also had Marcus Semien to hit a home run. He couldn't come through. He went 2 for 4 with a double without a home run. We also had Juan Soto. He went 1 for 3 without a home run. Xander Bogaerts ended up going 0 for 3 at the dish. Now, we did have a play that did not register. J.D. Davis did not play in that game, so it should have been a void. Bet stake should have been refunded. Mike Yastrzemski went 1 for 3 with a double, but no home run in that game. Also had Blake Sabol to hit a home run. He went 0 for 4. That was our long shot, our value play, and unfortunately didn't come through for us. Paul Goldschmidt, he went sorry, just trying to find it here. Went 0 for 4 with an RBI. Also had Nolan Gorman. He went 1 for 5 at the dish without a homer. And then we went to the Angels, and Hunter Renfroe. He went 1 for 4 at the dish with an RBI, but no home run in that game against the Oakland A's. Also had Mike Trout to hit a home run, but unfortunately he couldn't come through either. He went 1 for 5 without a home run in that game. We also looked at Ryan Mountcastle. He went 0 for 4. And Pete Alonso, 2 for 5 at the dish with a double, but no home run in that outing. Now, like I said, these plays are high risk, high reward. Sometimes these 0 for days are going to happen. But, again, it's the risk you take. And, what I recommend with some people, is if you have a couple bucks, you don't have to play every single play that I give out here. But if you want to do that, you're more than welcome to. You can play them straight. Some people choose to parlay them. I don't recommend parlaying at least big parlays with these home run props, because, like I said, very high risk, high reward. And as much as I want to give out, winners on every single play that we do here, the reality is that, you're probably not going to hit 10 or 12 home run props in a single parlay. So what I recommend some people do is, do a round robin if that's within your means, and you're a parlay better. Take the props that you like, put round robin on combinations by 2s and by 3s, so that way at least if one doesn't hit, you still win something. Because how many times have all of us, had that parlay that's been one leg off, right? So definitely, there's different options and different ways that you can play this. But the one thing I also want to mention to everyone is, I love interacting with you guys with these home run props. Sometimes people have asked questions in the home run prop videos, what are my thoughts on maybe a player that I would have missed? And if I can, I get back to you, and I love interacting with the Pickdawgz community. So if you have picks, make sure you leave them in the comment section below, but make sure that if you do that, please, I implore everyone, do it before the games start. If you drop them in after the game start, doesn't help anybody, and we're here to beat the books as a unit, and none of this thank me later stuff. It's not a competition. We're here as a team to crush the books, to start the weekend strong. So make sure you leave those comments and those picks in the comment section below. Let me know if you guys like what we're doing, if you like the style. If you want me to go to maybe a more tighter style where you look at only one, maybe 2 props from a couple of different games, rather than spraying, giving you a bunch of different home run props for the day. Or if you like the current format, let me know that too. So definitely always open to hearing what you guys think over at the comment section at Pickdawgz and with any of our videos. But anyways, without further ado, like I said, we will get into the home run prop action for Friday's action. Sorry, I'm on the road. It gets to be it's a bit of an adjustment doing these home run prop videos on the road, but I'm sure I'll get there eventually. The first one we looked at here, we're going to go back to the well with him. We're going to go back to Joey Gallo to hit a home run at plus 320. Now he's hitting 275 with 6 home runs against right-handed pitching. And Jordan Lyles, pitcher for the Kansas City Royals on Friday, he's allowed a really bad barrel rate, and he's given up 7 home runs already this season. So we're going to look at Joey Gallo to hit a home run at plus 320. Also going to stick in that same dugout. We're going to look at Byron Buxton to hit a home run at plus 350. Same reasoning as Joey Gallo, but Buxton homered on Thursday. He's hitting 270 with 3 home runs against right-handed pitching this season. So we're going to look at Byron Buxton to hit a home run at plus 350. Going to switch gears to this Pirates and Nationals matchup. I'm going to look at Jack Suwinski to hit a home run for the Pirates at plus 370. Suwinski's been one of the nicer stories for the Pirates so far this season, and he's hitting well. Chad Kuhl, though, on the other side, the pitcher for the Nationals, giving up his fair share of barrels this season. He's allowing a 15.3% barrel rate this season, and Suwinski, 5 home runs with a .313 batting average against right-handed pitching, while leading the Pirates in barrel rate at a ridiculous 23.1% clip. So I'm going to look at Jack Suwinski to hit a home run, plus 370. Also going to take Brian Reynolds here to hit a home run at plus 350. It's pretty much the same reasoning as Suwinski. He's second on the Pirates. Reynolds is with an 18.4% barrel rate. He has 5 home runs against right-handed pitching with a .319 batting average this season. So we're going to look at Brian Reynolds to hit a home run at plus 350. Now, before I continue, I just want to sort of fill everyone in, and I've done this the last few videos, and I think it's going over fairly well. If this is your first time watching the home run prop video, or you still kind of need some understanding on it, you're going to hear me throw out the term barrel rate a lot with these home run props, because I feel it is the most important advanced metric when it comes to figuring out the likelihood of a home run. The barrel rate, basically a barrel is that perfect sort of sweet spot. Like if you look at a chart, just like a pie chart, you have sort of like that wedge, and that wedge is that perfect launch angle, that perfect spot where you have the perfect mix of launch angle off of the bat and exit velocity and hard hit, basically just how hard the ball's hit off of the bat, to where obviously if you stay in that angle and you hit the ball hard, you're more likely to hit a home run. And you can see if you Google barrel rate or barrel percentage, or even barrel baseball chart, something like that, it'll show you that perfect sweet spot where the ball leaves the bat at that angle, at that speed. It's more likely to hit a home, to at least get a deep ball and potentially a home run. And why do I say that barrels are so important? Because in 2022, 45% of all barrels that were hit went for home runs, and that was the lowest percentage of barrels to home run ratio in the last decade. So we're talking about barrels at one point being, 55-60% of them went out of the park. So it is a very important metric, and that goes both ways. Not necessarily just for the hitter and how many barrels they come off of the bat, but how many barrels that the pitcher is giving up to opposing lineups and how much hard contact they're giving up. So it's definitely, I would feel, one of the more important metrics, if not the most important metric, when you're looking at betting home run props. But there's also hard hit percentage, launch angle, exit velocity that you can mix in as well. But for me, barrels are the most important metric when it comes to home run prop betting. But we'll get back into the home run props here. Still got a few more to give out for Friday, and it starts with Brandon Lowe at plus 380. Now Lowe hitting 6 home runs against right-handed pitching this season with a team high 25% barrel rate, and Lucas Giolito for the White Sox, the starter on Friday. He's gave up a pair of home runs in his last start against the Rays. He's allowed 7 combined home runs in his last 5 starts against Tampa Bay. So I think that this sets up here for Brandon Lowe to hit another home run here against a righty. So give me Brandon Lowe here at plus 380. Also going to look at Yandy Diaz to hit a home run for the Tampa Bay Rays, plus 500. Basically the same reasoning as Brandon Lowe. He hit a home run on Thursday. He's hitting 333 with 4 home runs against right-handed pitching this season. So I think Yandy Diaz definitely in play for a home run here. It's a nice plus money at plus 500. Honestly, I could give honorable mention to a lot of guys like Luke Raley, who hit a home run for the Rays on Thursday. Also like Randy Arozarena. I like his value, but I just couldn't get there with Arozarena just with batting history against right-handed pitching this season. And like I said, for me, it's not necessarily an official play. Still, maybe worth putting a couple bucks, some coffee money on Arozarena. Cover your bases, no pun intended. But just not an official play for me here. But I do lean towards maybe Randy Arozarena to hit one as well. Just don't want to give out 6 guys from the same game. But anyways, back to the official plays that we're going to be giving out here. And we're going to be looking at some Atlanta Braves here. And this might be my favorite play on the board, or I should say maybe my favorite game on the board for home run props for a certain reason. One I really love, and maybe this is one that could have went in as a premium, if that's the kind of premium play I would give out, is Sean Murphy to hit a home run at plus 550. He's hitting 385 with 3 home runs against left-handed pitching this season. And David Peterson, he's really struggling to keep the barrel rate down. Not just this season, but over the course of his career. And he's already allowed 7 home runs this season. Murphy also leading the Braves in barrel rate at 23.1%. I think Sean Murphy, great value here at plus 550. Also going to look at Austin Riley to hit a home run at plus 425. Basically the same reasoning as Sean Murphy in regards to hitting against David Peterson and Peterson's barrel rate and inability to stop home runs. And Riley hitting 333 with 3 home runs against lefties this season. So give me Austin Riley at plus 425. Also really like Ozzie Albies to hit a home run here at plus 550. He's hitting 406 with 3 home runs against left-handed pitching. He's got a 14.5% barrel rate. And again, I just like this matchup against David Peterson. I think Peterson is in some trouble on Friday. So I'm going to roll with Ozzie Albies here. I would at least take him for an extra base hit if you don't think he's going to get a home run. I think he's going to have a big day here against Peterson. So give me Ozzie Albies at plus 550. Obviously, I like Matt Olson and Ronald Acuna Jr. in most matchups, but just couldn't get there with either of them as an official play. Neither is homered against left-handed pitching this season. Maybe that changes, but just the statistical backing for me for the 3 that I just mentioned is just stronger, and I feel there's more value with those guys. So those will be my 3 plays now: Murphy, Riley, and Albies for the Atlanta Braves. I'm going to close things out with a couple of Texas Rangers here against the New York Yankees and Clark Schmidt. I like Adolis Garcia to hit a home run at plus 425. Clark Schmidt, a 14.3% barrel rate allowed this season, and Adolis Garcia leads the Rangers in barrel rate. He has a 300 batting average with 6 home runs against right-handed pitching this season. So I think Garcia definitely in play here for a home run at plus 425. And also at plus 425, the other Ranger that we've been seeing a little bit more frequently in these home run prop shows has been Marcus Semien. Now, he doesn't have the best barrel rate, but he's hitting 300 with 4 home runs against right-handed pitching this year. I think Semien could bring some value here, especially against Clark Schmidt, who, like I said, I just do not trust. I think it's just a means of necessity for the only reason him being in the Yankee starting rotation right now, mainly as a spot starter. But I think Semien could definitely provide some value here at plus 425. But we'll do a recap and give you just a quick recap of the plays that we gave out for Friday. Started out with Joey Gallo at plus 320. Also went with Byron Buxton at plus 350. We had Jack Sawinski at plus 370. Had Brian Reynolds at plus 350. Then we went to Brandon Lowe at plus 380. Yandy Diaz to hit home run at plus 500. Like I said, some of my favorite plays on the board on Friday for home run props. Sean Murphy at plus 550. Austin Riley to hit a home run at plus 425. Also had Ozzie Albies at plus 550. And then we rounded it out with the Rangers and the Yankees. We went with Adolis Garcia to hit a home run at plus 425. And Marcus Semien to hit a home run at plus 425. But thank you guys so much for watching. Again, we appreciate each and every one of you. And like I said, just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure that you're subscribed to our channel. Hit that thumbs up. It helps us out a ton, and it lets us know you guys like what we're doing it here at Pickdawgz, and also helps us out a ton. Also, make sure that you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when this new content drops here at Pickdawgz, especially with these home run prop shows. Especially for afternoon baseball. Try to get these out as early as possible. Sometimes they have to be the morning of, depending on if the information comes out late and odds come out late for the certain players that we're going to give out. So sometimes we don't have a ton of time to get those bets in, between when we get the actual information for the prop show and from first pitch. Sometimes it's just a matter of a couple of hours. So if you have those notifications set up, you get the notice when these videos drop, and get the most up-to-date information. Also, if you're looking for my best bets, again, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. And while you're at Pickdawgz, check out these betting tools. Same thing with sports chat plays. I cannot stress enough just how fantastic and how much of a tool these betting tools are to have on your tool belt, and how key and how much of a necessity it is. Like I said, they do all the heavy lifting for you. They help you find the best possible number. They can basically do the majority of things that you're looking to do when it comes to sports betting, not necessarily just player props. They help you look at team angles as well. They've got streaks if you're a big believer in riding hot hands or cold hands and betting that way. They have streaks for that as well. Just gives you information on how profitable teams are, their recent run, where the best betting odds are, maybe angles that you may have missed. Like I said, I could go on and on just talking about all the different things that the betting tools that Sports Chat Plays and Pickdawgz give you, but it's best to just go for experience it for yourself. So make sure you check it out at Pickdawgz and Sports Chat Plays. But thank you so much for watching. Appreciate each and every one of you. Let's crush the books on Friday. Friday's been a great day for us. Let's do it again here. We'll see you guys soon.